What's going on, Danny Cruz? So listen, real quick. I recorded this. This was the 8th placement game. My settings were done incorrectly and it chopped off part of the screen. I do adjust it. So about 5-6 minutes into the game, I do adjust it. So don't worry, not much happens, but I just want to let you know. I've been super busy recently as far as just living life, doing things other than Catan, but I have been playing in the shadows. I have a run to the top. So you're going to get a 1900 plus ELO run. Be patient with me, okay? Lots going on. We've been super busy. Lots of good things in the pipeline. I appreciate you so much. Enjoy the game. Placement game number 8. It will go back in about 6 minutes to full screen. Don't worry. I'll see you guys. Peace. What's going on? Danny Crew, Stanley Drew here, and we are back for another day of Catan. All right, we've got Jokic, the MVP. Need I say more here in the 3rd position? Let's have a great game. I'm excited. It's a new season. And right off the bat, we see the 8-3-4. Haven't looked at the board here, but makes a lot of sense. You're getting the best ore and weak combo. 6-9-3, the sheep and the ore here. I'm kind of leaning on this 5-9-10 simply just because you get 3 unique resources and the best wheat. Man, it's not that great, is it? It's not that great. Yeah. Not ideal, but we do have something like the 6-5-12 to 9-12, which gives us access to what we need. So I'm actually thinking about leaning into this spot here because the more I'm looking at it, I think they're going to go something like 6-9-3, they're going to go 6-4-11, 8-4-10. We can also take that as well. Just go wheatless, but play. Let's do it. 6-9-3. Is there a real advantage here though? I think there is. Because there's a lot of options. I really like the 6-5-12 to 9-12, and I think we get it. I feel like we've just got a decent game. We get all 5 resources after we settle 9-12. We get some good port play. Kind of hard to say exactly what we're doing to win the game. 6-4-11 is interesting as well. The question is, what do we get with that? Man, the wheat situation is just so painful. Let's trust my gut here. One thing I really like about the 6-9-3 is also the port play is pretty strong, right? So we get access to the best ore, the best sheep, multiple ports here at the bottom. So yeah, I mean, I could see this 8-4-10 pointing left, which we actually might end up doing that. So if we have to play wheatless 8-4-10, I'm pretty happy with that. Also, I don't mind 6-4-11 and run to the sheep ports. Also an idea. Again, though, playing without the wheat, it's not ideal. It's not what we really want. I would love 6-5-12. 6-5-12, point right, road settle, coordinated 9s, a little bit of brick and wood. I don't know. Was that too quick? Should I have thought of maybe a better plan there? It works for me. I'm happy with it. 5-10-2, pretty good pick for blue. Wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're doing amazing. I really, really do. I'm thinking this is an 8-4-10 play. Or even, yep. Man, I think we just got to do our original plan, right? Which was to try to run to the 9-12. So we have 2 plays here, right? We road settle, road settle. One of the issues with this play, though, is that we are reliant heavily on the 6s. And we're probably going to get blocked for a lot of this game, whether we're getting blocked in the 9-12 or we're getting blocked on the 9 or. It's not the best. It's not the worst. But most importantly, I want us to have fun with this. Wow. I don't like that play. Oh, you just give so much of the board. Jeez Louise. I mean, 9, 10, 11 point right, and you road settle here? Yeah, this is tough. I don't think that was the play at all for orange. But, okay. He's got an absolutely bonkers setup. Like, he can do whatever he wants here. I mean, he can go 9, 10, 11 left or right. And both are pretty amazing. And it's not like he's going to have issues in terms of getting the sheep. Hey, look at that. Okay. Operation do not lose the wheat. So we need double 3 here. Can we get double 3? Probably not. I love our setup, though, after 9-12. I just feel like we kind of got everything we need. And who knows? We might get some 12s in the process. Guys, don't count out this 12. When 12s hit, man, it's a good day. We also double 6s too. So if 6s go hot, we could use that. All right, Antony. Maybe brick for wood could be a play, but you've already got it. Nah, you got it. 6-3-11, brother. I think you take the coordination here. You go 9, 10, 11 point left. And you've got a fantastic setup. Road settle, right? All 5 resources, double tens, double wood, double brick. We would need 2 rolls to put us over, right? Like double 6, 6 something. Otherwise, we should be fine. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Okay. Damn, this brick's killing us. And of course we're going to 7. It's the way of the land, guys. Of course we're going to 7. I'm really hoping this bot does the right thing and does not rob me. Oh, but it does. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame people leave games, but and we're back to where we started. Okay, that's good. I think we're fine once we get into the 9-12. You got to think positive thoughts, right? We can't just assume we're going to get destroyed. Also, to be fair, anyone here pulls a road builder, it's a good day. That was horrible timing. Honestly, if I'm this board, I just hit the 8. I think the 8 is such a problem roll on this board. Okay. I mean, this shouldn't be a trade at all. Maybe sheep for wood here. I just need to get this road down. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I just realized the screen wasn't even adjusted. All right. We're back in it. Okay. 6-3, we do get the road settle. We use all our cards to do it, but it's not too bad. The idea is I think if we can quickly get over to this spot, we're looking pretty good. Right? Like, I don't want to miss a couple coordinated 9s. Oof. Black traded with Anton. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot for him. Okay. I think if you're blue here, you're looking at things like the 10. You're looking at things at the 5. The 6 also. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I don't think we're getting robbed here. I'm not as worried about black, but one issue is he could try to plow, right? I could see 2 roads going here is definitely a nice little piece for him. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can get this trade with orange. Pretty decent trade. Okay, wow. Pretty baller for us, right? This is why we do it, boys and girls. And now, couple 9s, we can obviously get that city down. Big block on the 9 here, the 9 wheat. I think it makes a lot of sense. Though with orange having the city, I definitely think he's going to be the hit here. Yeah. So that's kind of nice. All right. I'm not too worried about that. I feel like every time the 9 rolls, we're going to be able to action just because we, theoretically, we should have sheep in our hands. So that's pretty good. Wow, the wood is so valuable, huh? I'll tell you guys, I've been on a mono pulling frenzy recently. First dev here, mono. Let's see it. Let's see it, man. Yeah, this is smart. This is actually really smart from blue. All right, we do see orange. I think it's either the 9 or the 4 here. Perfect. And it's kind of smart for orange, right? Because one thing is I am on one of his best hexes. He doesn't want to hurt me too much. Ideally, if he gives me a little bit of space to get a couple knights, then I can protect the 9 wheat. He's got to keep that in mind. That's like a really just higher level way to look at the game. But I do think he's in a great position, especially if he starts pulling. If he's rolling 3s, he's looking really good. Okay, so we didn't get a mono. Hey, let's go. Okay, we got a road. I think very simply, we'll just go and double our 6 here. Unfortunately, though, one thing we got to be careful is not to get outproduced by orange here. He's in a very good spot especially if he can get to the center of the board, which looks really good for him. This is the one issue with the 9, 10, 11, though, for blue, is the fact that he doesn't have sheep. But the thing is, there should be so many sheep trades between the 6 and the 4 that it shouldn't really be a factor, I think. No, you're just killing us here, dude. Okay, so it looks like a settle pop, which is really good for him. So let's see if we do sheep for wood, sheep for wheat. Also sheep for ore is an idea. The idea is with this, I mean, I can't action, but I'm just kind of stockpiling. And this would be something with blue. I mean, if he's going to try to get fancy at it, that's fine. Okay, I'll drop a road. I'm happy with that. Okay, I can do a sheep for wheat or sheep for wood. Both are good for me. I like both. I believe he has extra. Oh, he just has it. So he has a wheat in his hand, single wheat. So if a 3 rolls, I mean, there is a technical way to do this. Let me see. Yeah, that's really good for him. Yeah, I mean, I think orange is just going to have so much momentum here. It's going to be tough. Hey. Sheep for days, baby. Where's the sheep port? Black's got the sheep port. That's the one thing. I just don't think this setup for black has enough juice. I mean, what could he have done differently? It's kind of hard to say. Okay, perfect. I mean, I think orange is getting hit here every day of the week. I mean, it's the 9. Oh, dude, these blocks are just pitiful. Should have done a non-block deal there, but that's fine. So I'm going to do this with blue. I think he has an extra wheat. Otherwise, we just take the settle, and we're very happy about this. That being said, though, we still need to find a way to get a city. So this is great, right? Perfect. Okay, I'm not really sure where we're going to go with this wood, but maybe we can sell it. At this point, I think we're all in on devs, right? I think we're all in on devs. Maybe in hindsight, too, blocking the 6 would have been really good. But I think orange already had what he needed there. So maybe the 3 was a better play. But the 10's also a free card. So I'm happy with that. I mean, road builder, he wants to get to the center. Yop, that's a road settle. So big block. Huge block. Oh, wow. Okay. So he did have a knight. All right, Levin's going nuts. I don't know where we go from here. The problem is if we try to make a play for the center, there's a lot of potential threats, including black. But let's just see. Okay, without 9s, we're kind of in trouble. 6s will definitely give us a lot of leeway, though. There we go. Okay, one more 9, we can drop a city, which I think something like the 6-9-3 city, just having a massive 6 roll to essentially every 2 9s is another city. Okay, that's wood. Wood, baby. Oh, 12. Can we get a 12 roll? Or mono is just disgusting here. Okay, so we see that go down. So let's pop here. Knight. Probably going to be the case if we do something like this, we can pop again. Let's try this here. I think we import for an ore. Be happy with ourselves. I don't want to commit the road quite yet. Just because I think, who knows? We might end up getting a road builder next turn and see if we can work that angle. But one thing we don't want to do here is we don't want to fall behind on production. Yeah, we need a 7 here. I'm okay with this, especially if he gets the center. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Interesting, he's giving away ore. I think for him, because he's primarily the port player, he needs to be getting a city down. But I think if he can take the center, that's pretty good. Yeah. He doesn't have it, though. Oof, this is so expensive. A lot of threats here. I mean, Road Builder just kills him here. We need a 7. That is beautiful. And I think it's going to go right on to orange here. Perfect. I think it's the 9. I think the 9's a problem roll for sure. 6. I don't even know if I want to move that. Though a 6 does give us the ability to buy a dev. So from that standpoint, I think I will. Okay, we're probably going to see the settle here for 5. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to jack from blue here. Otherwise, I think it's just something like 3. I know blue has it, obviously. Sure, okay. Wood's fine. Okay, so we're going to do wheat here. So is this a trade here? I mean, City Pop is pretty fantastic. I think we can take a city here in good faith. And then that way we have a lot of good rolls here. Big hit here. 9 would be money. Okay, that works too. Okay, does he have a knight? 3 gives us the pop. 6 is a monster. We need 9s though. This is a great. Ooh. Tough day here for orange. Very likely if he wants to hit us, he can definitely break it. But yeah, we're in a good spot here. 9s are definitely the money roll, but we're going to need to get a knight here. I'm scared if he starts popping, it's going to be a problem. Maybe he can drop roads, though. I did give him the wood for the ore, which is kind of interesting. Wow. Okay, so he has the road builder. Perfect. I think this just kind of puts a little bit of a fun little dynamic into the game. So let's see if we can do brick for... And I'm looking at black here. Ideally, he should have sheep. That's a fantastic play for us. Also looking at black here. Also, I don't mind emptying our hand just simply because I feel like we got to pace this army. It's pretty expensive. And 6 does put us over. Surprisingly, 6 is just such a monster. Okay, perfect. Oh, yep. We should be fine here. I'm expecting something like the 10. I don't think we're quite the threat yet. 6 is fine. It doesn't really hurt us. Yeah, look at that, baby. It's a decent amount of ore here. I have to think about this. Like, if the 4 rolls again, we're definitely going to rip it. So let's see if we can get a wheat. I know he's got 2. Perfect. So might give him a pop. Okay. Wow. Well, do I need to say what this is, folks? Definitely a dirty mono. Okay, road builder, not really what we want. Another mono. Jeez. Knight. I think we can put this here. Do we ever put it? I think we do. So the road builder is actually pretty wild. I'm going to get army. That is definitely true. As I should, though. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, so we're going to see if he needs a brick here. Okay, perfect. Nine's a pretty good block here. The reason I like the 9-12 is just because one way I could close this out is double city, right? So if I can gather enough wheat here, it definitely gives me a very interesting game. Yeah, brick is fine. Come on, 6. Oh, okay. We've got to be so careful here. He doesn't find a way to keep the game going with devs. Honestly, I'm really scared of this guy. Okay, brick is fine. Fortunately, I just had to do that. So much brick. Can I take roads somehow? How many roads do I need? I need 4 roads. So if like a 3 rolls, I think I've got it. Dude, I cannot keep up with orange here. I think he's gonna beat me long term. Like if he pops here, if he flips a 9 and pops, I'm in a hell of a lot of trouble. Oh my god. Insane. 8s are just killing it. Yeah, smart. Holy cannoli. Okay. Well, he doesn't have a mono. We know that. 9 is pretty close to winning. 9 actually might be winning. I think it is, actually. That's insane. So we know he has an ore. Come on, 9. Okay, so that is actually kind of perfect for us because we get a guaranteed ore here. So we're going to throw that down here. We're going to run over here. I don't think we had a win. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Now we just kind of have to, we got to kind of be vigilant. No 12s, by the way. Where's the 12? 12 would be incredible here. It's got to be the 9 for sure. Yeah. Okay, no cards. Perfect. So 9 is now officially winning, which is beautiful. Interesting. Can we get it? Can we do it? Okay, big block, big block. 9 still wins, right? It's a pretty funny roll. Big block. Okay, that would have been game. Oh, it's so close, right? No, because let's see here. 3. That's 7. It's like right there, guys. Hold on. So there's 4. So there's 8. He settled once. There's 7. 8 settled once. We would need what? We would need 10. I don't think it exists. Okay. Okay, so there's 4 ore there. Well, there's definitely enough sheep now. I don't think anybody could win. Big block. I mean, that definitely saved the game. Okay. He drops a city. So there's... Okay, that's game right now. It's definitely game. So we actually have a guaranteed win, assuming he doesn't pull 2 VPs. I mean, if he pulls 2 VPs, he deserves it. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, let's do it. Bam. That's insane. There you go. GG! Look at that. Mono's too good. GG. Super lucky. Yeah, great game. That was a lot of fun. What else do we got going on here? Some resource stats, activity stats. I mean, guys, this is the theme. You're going to be seeing a lot of trading happening. Dev card stats, resource stats, dice stats, overview. Okay, look, we pulled monos, but also to be fair, like, you know, if we don't pull 2 monos, maybe one of those is a VP, which also puts us close. Overall, pretty good. The one play we have to check was there enough sheep? Because we need 1 sheep for the settle, and then we need another 9 sheep for the 3-for-1, correct? So we need a total of 10 sheep. So let's go take a look on the previous orbit here. We need a total of 6 sheep here. There's 2 there. There's 5 there. Yeah. I was right. I would have been 1 card short, right? Because I could pull 5. So I would have 9. That's brutal. That's brutal. But this is one of those moments, like, if you just don't see it and you feel like you have time, you got to be patient. And this was just a perfect moment. We did a little bit of calculation. I just didn't feel there was enough sheep, and we were correct. So it's nice when your intuition and, you know, a little bit of investigative Catanisms works out. I know Antoni is a fan of the channel, so hope you enjoy that, man, and really appreciate the support. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Peace!